Hey guys, welcome to the AMVCA experience. Come along with me as I take you on this journey. You know what? Let's start all the way from the beginning. Hello everybody, it's another video and you are welcome. It's your girl, AJ for short. Guys, how are you doing? How's it going where you are? How are you? Like for real? How are you? Well, I know things are hard right now, but we'll make it through. Don't worry. The exciting news I have to share with today is that I am officially an AMVCA nominee. Yes. So the film I worked on while I was in Nigeria has gotten a nomination, and I am thrilled because we put in a lot of work. There was a lot of tears, sweat. I'm going to create a separate video and share my experiences on set in Nigeria. But guys, today's video is about the AMVCAs. Now, the AMVCAs is the African Magic Viewers Choice Awards, and it's the biggest in Africa. It celebrates filmmakers, producers, directors, everyone behind the scenes, makeup, music, costume, props, the whole 9 yards. It's a celebration of the beauty of filmmaking, and I'm excited to be a part of it this year. I mean, I was a part of it last year, but not in this capacity. This year, I get to participate as a nominee, but last year, I was on the production team. Yep, you heard right. It was not beans, my darlings. Last year's AMVCAs was the 8th edition, and it was celebrated over a course of 8 days from the 7th to the 14th of May 2022, and it was dubbed 8 Extraordinary Experiences. Indeed, there were 8 beautiful days, and I'm going to share those days with you. However, this year's AMVCAs, the nominees have been announced. Their dates have also been announced, and I'm going to tell you that before this video ends. But guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video as I share the behind the scenes, what you don't see that happens at the AMVCAs. Thankfully, through MultiChoice Talent Factory, I got the opportunity to work on the production team. As some of you may know, others may not, I am an alumni of the MultiChoice Talent Factory. The majority of last year, I spent my time in Nigeria learning filmmaking and being on various sets and getting all the experience that I have now, and I'm going to share with you guys. The 8th edition was such a vibe, so every single day had a different activity. Day 1 was the Gala night, Day 2 was the Runaway Show, Day 3 was the Young Filmmakers Day or MultiChoice Talent Factory Day. Day 4 was the Content Market Workshop. Day 5 was the Digital Content Creators Brunch. Day 6 was a celebration of Africa's diversity. Day 7 was the Nominees Gala. And Day 8 was the final night, which was the AMVCA show proper. So yeah, those were the activities slated for the 8 days, and I got the opportunity to work behind the scenes. So I'm going to show you how it went down. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the vlog. And when we get back, I'm going to share with you some of my highlights of the show and, of course, the goodies that are in store for this year's show. Guys, don't miss it. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, welcome to the AMVCA experience. Come along with me as I take you on this journey. You know what? Let's start all the way from the beginning. So it all began on the opening night gala, which was day 1 of the AMVCA 8 at the Monarch Event Center. On entry, we were bombarded with a lot of sponsored gifts that the sponsored had just decided to throw in our faces. It was just a lot, when we went back, we left with bags. But guys, the setup, the lights, the music, the food, everything was giving. On stage was Basket Mouth and a host of other comedians to entertain us for the night.
Last month, it was in the news. They flew an A380 plane. I don't know if you guys heard it. A380 airborne.
There were also performances from the Nigerian Idol finalists. And of course, you know that we can always good music. After there was an after party and we jammed the night away. Yeah, nah. Come on, buddy, Joe. Come on, buddy, Joe. Day 2 was the Runaway Show, and it was an opportunity for young African designers to showcase designs for the stars. There were so many beautiful designs to choose from, and I'm sure so many celebrities copped a style or two. There were also performances from some artists to grace the night. Day 3. So day 3 was the Young Filmmakers Day, or MTF Day. That's MultiChoice Talent Factory Day. And it happened at Terra Culture in VI in Lagos. Come along. This day was also a day for young filmmakers to bond, create connects, and just vibe. And of course, there were drinks, small chops, and the likes. I hope. On day 4, we had a content market workshop at Terra Alta again. So on this day, we had the opportunity to interact with some big wigs in the industry. This day was basically about how to market your content as a creator, as a filmmaker. How do you package your content and how do you send it to media houses so that they can actually consider it for publishing? It was a very fun and interactive session with Q&As, and we learned so much.
The second session, and right after that, we'll have Q&A. Do we already have questions?
And on this day, I actually made a new friend. Her name is Adiara. I met her randomly and we just began talking and vibing. And she actually has a podcast right here on YouTube. It's called The Cruise Connoisseur. So please check it out, guys. Day 5 was a digital content creators brunch. And of course, I must say brunch in Sieja. I was in my brunch attire. I went inside, you know, with all the small chops and all of that. Me and try no in Sieja.
Creation, I always say that I started content creation out of depression. You know, I was totally depressed. I didn't know what to do with my life, and I'm looking for school. I started theater. They say I should be act for school. Why am I not getting roles in?
So that was the famous Mr. Macaroni sharing his content creation journey. We also had other panels with Frank Itom, Kiki, Elo Zonam, Tauma, Brother Shaggy, Grant Housley from Hollywood, and so many others.
Yes, okay, great. So let's talk about the digital.
No problem. Alright, so good morning everyone. My name is Tosin Ajibade Oladede, and I'm the founder of OSG Media. So I've been in the media industry for over 10 years, and I'm glad to be on this panel. Thank you very much.
On Showmax, and that is awesome. I mean, that is super awesome. 10 hours of content uninterrupted. So we to the maximum level, we make data saving a very important feature in what we do. So you can get data bundles with Showmax, and you can stream any content you want anywhere you want. So mobile first, absolutely critical.
So day 6 and 7 I combined into one because those were very, very crucial days to the success of the day 8. So because I was a part of the production team, I didn't get the opportunity to attend the cultural diversity program and also the nominees gala. So, but this particular program was happening at the Echo Hotel while we were having lunch. So I decided to stroll in and find out what it was all about. It was Hollywood stars Tasha and Sindra Smith, Brandon Michael Hall, Grant Housley, Hollywood stars invited for the AMVCA, having a small and intimate session. So on that day, we received our backstage passes, we received our VIP tickets, which was supposed to give to people, but who was I going to give it to? So I gave mine out. And then, yeah, of course, this is the backstage pass. And there was a rehearsal on that day. So the performers were Lagbaja, Rema, and Yemi Alade. We were rehearsing towards their performance the following day, which I knew I would not be able to watch because I'll be too busy. So I decided to, have my own free AMVCA night. Enjoy. We had to return home and come back very early the following day, and it was the final night, guys. I was only able to take a few shots because I was so busy on that day moving around the Eco Hotel. These are a few of the shots I could take on the night because it was all work, but I really enjoyed the experience and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And finally, that was me looking like a homeless somebody at the end of the show. So there you have it. That's basically how it went down last year at the AMVCAs. It was such a beautiful experience. I'd like to say a big kudos to the organizers of the show and the curators of the experience. It was such a great experience. Every single day came with new things to look forward to, and I really loved that. Working on this production, I learned so much. Professionalism. Guys, it was so on point. Every single thing was written down weeks before. When we got the memos, we were already aware where everybody was going to be, where everybody needed to be, and everybody was there on time. Their attention to detail was impeccable. Every program started when it should start and ended when it should end or when it said it will end, especially on the final night. That was when I was really busy because I was assigned to some celebrities, not to name drop or anything, but I was assigned to Bolanle Austin Peters, Nancy Sime, Timini Egboson, Ehina Enigoye, and Shafi Bello. So these are the people I was assigned to, and I had the opportunity of, walking them through their itinerary. Some of my colleagues also got assigned to some of the artists who performed, like Yemi Alade, Rema, and Lagbaja, and it was just a beautiful experience. Some of the production team members came in from South Africa. It was a collaboration between MultiChoice South Africa and Nigeria. Some people were asking me, where are your photos with the celebrities? On that day, I was not a fangirl. I was there for business and I had to do what I had to do. We were not allowed to take photos or take videos with any of the celebrities. And I think that's the best training that we could have ever gotten because it instills some form of respect. Whenever I walked up to anybody I was assigned to and I spoke to them professionally, I told them what they needed to do, when their next interviews would be, where they needed to be. Red carpet started exactly when they said it would start. Interviews were granted when they were said they would be granted. It was just beautiful. Everything was running smoothly, and that's because nobody had the time to be fangirling. So I really appreciated that training. Would I have loved to take photos with some people? Absolutely, because if you know me, you know that some of the names I mentioned, I am completely obsessed with them. But at the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do. I'll get the opportunity to see them and maybe we'll even be colleagues by that time. Who knows? They also awarded the best online social content creator, and that was given to Mr. Sabinus. So look forward to who's taking it home this year. But guys, linked in my description box is a full list of the nominees. Now we're coming down to the main. This year's show is going to be a 3-day activity from the 18th to the 20th of May 2023. And I'm pretty sure they did that so that next year, when the 10th anniversary comes around, it's going to be big, it's going to be major. But yeah, the 3 days of activities is nothing short of exciting as well. The first day is going to be the opening gala and the cultural appreciation day all in one. The second day is going to be full of activities. So we're going to have the content creation workshop and the filmmakers day all together. And then in the evening, there'll be the Runaway Show and nominees gala, which has also been merged. So we're not really missing out on much. They've just merged everything together into the days. And of course, the final night, which is the 20th, is going to be the mega show. Thank you guys for the support so far. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to come back with another exciting video very soon. So keep it logged here. It's AJ for salt, for sugar, for spice, and everything nice. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.